I hope you'll take the time to listen to this video in its entirety. My name is Jonathan Fears. I am author of the Running from the Devil Workbook and Study Guide, and I am director of the Running from the Devil Ministry. I'm going to be sharing today some end of the year data with you about the Running from the Devil Ministry. Some of the many successes that we have seen this past year, what goals we have achieved, and what we have left to do here at the end of the year and also in 2025. I want to begin today by sharing some words of Jesus that we find in Matthew chapter 25, verses 34 through 40. And then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. And then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see thee hungry and feed thee, or thirsty and give thee drink? Or when saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Now there are families in this world, in this state, in your community, whose worlds have been turned upside down by addiction. There are people hurting, hopeless, afraid, and sometimes just a word of encouragement can be exactly what it takes to turn somebody's life around. A single word of encouragement can be a catalyst for positive change. The Running from the Devil ministry is working to shine a light into a dark world. And I want to share today some ways we've been shining our light this year. But first of all, as I always do, I want to point out that the Running from the Devil ministry is a Jesus ministry. Our purpose is to help people who are struggling with addiction, regardless of their religious background. You don't even have to have a religious background for me to want to help you. I just want people to know that God can help with the process of addiction recovery. He can help those struggling with active addiction. He can help families of people who are struggling with addiction. We are a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization registered with the Internal Revenue Service. All donations go towards the purpose of this ministry, and that is to get these books into the hands of people who are struggling with addiction. We need your support. As I'm going to point out later on in this video, this ministry has grown, and we are in desperate need of additional financial assistance to be able to get the number of books into places that have requested them for their inmates, both male and female. More on that in just a little bit. When God gets involved, it helps people to better understand struggles. It helps people to see purpose in their struggles. Now, struggles are not necessarily a bad thing or a negative thing. Struggles can work to make us stronger. By having struggles in our life and then overcoming those struggles, we are in a great position to be able to help other people. That's one of the the reasons why I'm so passionate about this running from the devil ministry. God knows I have made mistakes in my life, and I have asked for forgiveness where forgiveness will allow. I've done everything I can to overcome the struggles, and now I know that it is my God-given responsibility to help other people who are struggling, to share my experiences with them, to share with them the many ways that God has blessed me since my struggles began, and the many ways that I expect God to continue to bless me throughout my life till I draw my last breath here on this earth. So because I've gone through struggles, I'm in a position to help other people who are currently struggling. And that's what this ministry is all about, helping people. God never said that life was going to be easy. I'm quite confident that scripture is nowhere in the Bible where it says, I promise you, life is going to be easy. We all make mistakes, and that includes addiction. But as I said just a moment ago, we can use those experiences to help ourselves grow spiritually and also to help other people to see perhaps the light at the end of the tunnel. We can use our experiences with hard times to help other people who are going through hard times. No, the Bible says in Romans 8:28, all things work together for good to them that love God. You know, the best way that I can think of to explain what Paul is meaning here in Romans 8:28, where he says all things work together for good to them that love God. Look, our life, and I like to eat, and I like chili. So I'm going to use the illustration that our life is like a chili recipe. When I cook chili, I use hamburger meat, dark red kidney beans, tomato sauce, brown sugar, and chili seasoning. And when I put all those ingredients together, I make a tasty dish. I make something that is good. The sum of all those ingredients make a good chili dish. Now, life is the same way. Your life, my life. We do things that are good. We help others when we can. We love God like we should, or we do things that we consider good. And then we also do some things that are bad. And maybe addiction is something in your life that is bad. Or maybe your loved one is struggling with addiction, which is bad. You know, back to that chili. You can eat that hamburger meat by itself, and you can eat those dark red kidney beans by themselves. But if you open that chili season and try to eat it by yourself, it is not good. But if you put them all together, it is good. Same way with your life. That addiction is not good. It doesn't taste good. But when you put it with the good things in your life, like the helping others, your hamburger meat, or the praying for others, which is like the dark red kidney, when you put all that together, negative and positive, your life is good. And that's all things in your life work together for good. Addiction should not define your life. It should just be a part of your life, which ultimately is a good thing. Why? Because God has blessed you with it. You know, as we move on in this video, and enough of the preacher side of me, I didn't mean to be preachy. I want this video to be more informative. The ministry has grown so much in 2024. In April of 2024, we set out on a mission to contact each of the 75 Arkansas county jails individually. And we contacted them with hopes of them allowing this study guide, multiple copies, to be placed into their facilities. And after many miles and phone calls and prayers and visits, over 3,000 of these study guides have been placed in Arkansas County jails. 65 of the 75 Arkansas County jails have been contacted by this ministry. And of those 65 county jails that we contacted, 54 of them agreed in some capacity to let this book into their facility. Maybe it was through a jail chaplain, maybe it was through a jail administrator, or through a jail ministry, or a peer support specialist, or a warden, or the county jail allowing this book to be placed on a book cart. Any number of reasons, any number of ways that this book found its way into 54 Arkansas County jails. Now, of those 65 Arkansas County jails that we contacted, 11 county jails did not see a need or have a need at the time for this book in their jails. Now, I'm going to hold up an activity chart that I have here for Arkansas County jails, and I know it may be hard to view or to look at, but on this map there are green dots and red dots, and then there are some counties with no dots whatsoever. The green dots are the Arkansas County jails, which we were able to place the Running from the Devil study guide into. The red dots, as you can see here and here and over here, are county jails that, as I mentioned earlier, did not have a need at this time. Maybe they had a jail ministry already in place. Maybe they had some other reason for not allowing this book into their facility, and that's okay. That's 11 of them that we'll approach again in the future to see if it's where we can place the study guide in there at that point. But for now, we're good. There are 10 county jails here in the middle of the state, which we have not contacted, and that is because we ran out of books. All the books that we ordered, that donations would purchase, we have already sent those books to county jails who are requesting them in hopes of meeting all the needs, but we're still short. We are needing donations to finish out the end of the year and finish out the orders of county jails, which I'm going to mention in a few moments. Ordered many copies. We're trying to fill those before the end of the year, and then we're going to need donations to keep this ministry going through 2025. As I just mentioned, we have 10 county jails left to contact, and we hope to do that by the end of the year. But the bulk order of books that we made here recently won't be here till January the 2nd. So it may or may not happen, but it's going to happen. The success stories that I want to share with you right now are, this is not all the success stories, but these are the ones that I am proud of. The Pope County Jail in Russellville, 120 of these workbook and study guides have been sent to Charlene Clark, who is in that area, in the Russellville area, and she is using those 120 books in a Bible class there in the Pope County Jail. And once the Bible class is over, they're going to need more books there. So that's a need that we see for 2025. And in addition to that, Warden Jeffy Walker in the Miller County Jail in Texarkana, I visited with her a few months ago. She initially requested 200 copies for the Miller County Jail. We did our best to meet that need. We're still a little short on that, but she also wants additional copies every month to be able to give to the inmates coming in. So that's a great success. We're going to need help in getting that done in 2025. I sat down with jail administrator Captain Keith Leopard in the Carroll County Jail in Berryville, Arkansas. I left 20 copies there initially. Got a call from him. He said, look, the inmates love this book. They love the 79 fill in the blank Bible verses and discussion questions. Can you send me more? And I sent him all that I could, and he's wanting copies each month for the Carroll County Jail there in Berryville. So that's another need we're going to need help with meeting in 2025. Chaplain, that's the northwest corner. You know, Texarkana was the southwest corner of the state. You know, Pope County's kind of central Arkansas on I-40 there. Carroll County was northwest Arkansas. Now we're over in northeast Arkansas, the Mississippi County Jail in Luxora, which is not far from Blytheville. Chaplain Fred Wright initially requested 100 copies for the male and female inmates there in Mississippi County. We've sent 50. As soon as we get the 50 more, we're going to send them to him, and then he wants a certain amount per month in 2025 for the inmates there in the Mississippi County Jail. So God bless Chaplain Wright in the Mississippi County Jail. Last night, I went to Fulton County. I went to the Salem Church of Christ. They were having a chain breaker meeting there, and I spoke with Mike Yates and Larry Brothers and Jim Collins about this ministry. And that was the purpose of me going there, to share this ministry with them and with the group. And they were already aware of this ministry, but now they've ordered 30 books, and they're going to use that in a Bible class in the Izard County Jail in Melbourne. And not only that, but they're also instrumental in getting jail ministry started in Fulton County, which is Salem, and then Sharp County in Ash Flat. And they're going to use these books in their jail ministry there in those 3 county jails, Izard County, Fulton County, and Sharp County. And God is good. You would not believe the many numbers of people they have baptized as a result of their jail ministries. And I'll share that in another video, or may let them share it with you sometime. But they're doing a wonderful work for the Lord. They're sharing Jesus with others, and I'm so excited now that this book is going to help them in their ministry. We're going to need help in keeping these books in the hands of people all over the state, and that's a blessing. And eventually, with your support, we can move to other states as well. So keep us in your prayers. Keep this ministry in your prayers. And I hope you're as excited as I am. I doubt that you are, but I hope that you are. It's just so good to see God working in so many different ways. It's good to see a mission work with and the positive results that you can see here, not only locally, but all over the state. If you can donate, please consider doing so. You can mail a check to the Running from the Devil Ministry, Post Office Box 42 in Bono, Arkansas. The zip code is 72416. That's Running from the Devil Ministry, Post Office Box 42, Bono, Arkansas, 72416. You can also donate on our website, www.runningfromthedevil.org. That's www.runningfromthedevil.org. You can scroll to the bottom of the page on our website, and there is a secure way that you can donate using your credit or debit card. And for those of you who are tech savvy, as I like to say, you can donate using Cash App. That'd be $Run From The Devil. That's our Cash App handle is $Run From The Devil if you want to make a donation using Cash App. What I really want you to do is consider helping support this ministry financially, not only the remainder of this year, but in 2025. God only knows how much this ministry will grow. He's opening doors every day, and with the help of so many of you, we are stepping through those doors, and then we see other doors opening and other doors opening. So consider helping us in 2025. If perhaps you're a leader of a congregation and you're listening to this video, please pass this along to your congregation. Share this with them and consider helping us maybe with a monthly contribution or monthly donation in 2025. Once again, all donations are 100% tax deductible. We are a 501c3 registered with the Internal Revenue Service. Well, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's almost Christmas. I want to ask you to thank God for all the many ways that He has blessed you and that He's helping you. And I want to add, if you're going through a difficult time, that God can help. Your life does not have to be defined by the negative things that have happened or that are going on or the addiction struggles. That can just be a part of your life that is necessary to get you to the next part. And things can and will get better. Let God help. Merry Christmas to you all, and God bless you all, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video.